welcome back. You may be able to tell from the name of today's siege title that we do have some boats in today's Dawnless Day siege battle. And yeah, we have a glorious naval assault taking place here as the Pelagar Marines prepare to land on the shores of the Easterling Realm here today. I'm not quite sure whether the Easterling Realm would have a sea. I guess maybe around like the Sea of Nirn. Or like there's like the sea sort of like near Dale, I guess, that like the Eastlings also would, I guess, have. Like, it's not Nirn, is it? It's something like that though. But the Pelagar Marines are landing, and very early, I would say, way before the attackers are really ready to land anywhere else. But these guys do not care. They're going to land. They're going to be faced with some very axemen to face off against. They're already getting hit hard. These Pelagar Marines here actually only lost a couple of troops. I think their ship health is what's taking damage. That's the middle green bar there. But yeah, this is a showcase of ships being used in a siege battle. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes down. We've played on this map before. A really cool little map. Works quite well for a 1v1 and a 2v2. But yeah, actually to see like a naval assault take place, opening up another front here into this settlement. So we'll see what the Pelagar Marines actually going to be able to get a chance to get a volley off. I have a feeling not. These very axemen are probably going to charge them as soon as these Marines land. They need to set up quickly and try and get a Javi volley off because, yeah, these Vereg Axemen are going to give them no mercy. And here they go in. This is a 1v1 siege, but I felt like it was worth showing off just to see the boats in action. So I don't think we've seen any boat action since a naval battle a long time ago. And that was like, yeah, a hot minute since we've done that. Yeah, there you go. As expected, the Pelagar Marines have not been able to get out and getting Javis and volleys off. They need to really disengage this unit, get some side shots off. They could really destroy these Veriags, just like he's doing on this side here. Yeah, pulling out of engagement. Really nice done. He's going to take losses. I'm never usually a big fan of this. But yeah, he's going to be able to disengage and maybe Javi the shock. The other two are going to have to sacrifice themselves there to get that victory. Who is this? Wardens of Tirith Air. It's a flagship unit. We've never seen these guys before. Look at them. They kind of look like dismounted Knights of Dolanroth. To be honest, that's kind of exact. It's a ramming ship, and we also have a Pelagar Marine with Trebuchet there. It has 160 troops on it. Should have brought that closer. They're going to need that. I mean, got a brilliant hit there, actually. They had a few friends and foes, but yeah, there you go. Javis are now being thrown as well into the backs of those Vereg Axemen. Really nicely played there. But yeah, missiles are absolutely destroying this Marine unit on this flank here as they try to get their Javis off. Just got to hope that this distraction allows the main Gondor army to actually be able to effectively land. We've got Balkov nobles fighting sword militia. Can't see that going too well for the sword militia, not gonna lie. Over on this side here though, we've got, where's that going in here? We've got Ringler Vale men at arms. And yeah, more men at arms. These are not good Gondor infantry going in right now. This is a solid Gondor sword here. Going in against Loki Rim Macemen. I'm sure there'll be people in the comments saying make Eastlings great again, and I hope they do. Maybe this battle will prove they are great. Or maybe just poor Gondor tactics, we'll see. Splitting their force, it's a risky business. I think they should have waited to commit this force. Waited until, you know, reserves were being used up on this flank here. I think that was a really poor move, to be honest, to send them in so early. We've got Blackroot Vale Archers as well. We've got Cav as well. Gondor Spear Cav. Interesting to bring them since he's not even destroying a gate or opening a breach. So I'm not quite sure how he expects to use those. Yeah, interesting. They are getting side shots here into the Loki and Maceman. That's at least something. And he has managed to land. He's landed that Gondor sword. Has he got that? But how has he got that in? How has like? Oh, it's landed here, of course. Yeah, there's literally just a tower here. Why is he not landing more? Why is he not landing his entire force now over this tower? He could be in. We are going to see Kahar, the Storm Rider General, as well, also going here. And he's going to get a nice rear charge into the back of Gondor. Pathfinder kind of didn't do it there. He's not got a great charge. A charge nonetheless, but it was definitely not the strongest one I've ever seen in the world. He's probably going to have enough to defeat that Gondor sword infantry. But yeah, if he can I mean, he could just, if he wasn't landing on that one, if he was landing on this tower here and actually then capture the gate, could have got his cav inside. That would have made a huge difference, just getting his cav inside. The spear should be coming forward as well. The Citadel Guards shouldn't be landing here. Like, they need to just go elsewhere. I mean, he's going to land here because he's winning this combat. No, he needs to be landing elsewhere. Keep stretching those defenders. And we've got the Wardens of Tirith Air here already inside. Not good. Not good that he is inside. He needs to get onto that wall again and try and capture because Kahar here is going to run him down. He's a heavy melee infantry unit. He's tier 2, which not great actually. presume tier 2s, cavalry, marines and stuff like that, they count the same. I think there's a tier 4 such thing for marines. Wasn't a great charge again from Kahar. He's kind of got himself disengaged there. If that other marine needs to land, it needs to land soon. We need to see archers over here as well. They need to start focusing down Kahar, make him be punished for going in here. Yeah, that water needs to get onto the wall just so it can absorb charges. And they are going to use their cavalry to destroy the gate. I presume oil will drop? I don't know. Custom siege maps don't necessarily always have oil. We'll see. They are slowly grinding down these Balkoff nobles and these Eastling macemen. It's costly for Gondor. This is really costly. Yeah, really wasteful. And he's landing those Citadel Guards, like I said, he needs to stretch, really. I mean, he's going to lose this fight over here. These macemen and these clan guards are going to get freed up. They've still got multiple clan guards, by the way, as a reserve that they could be bringing forward here with these things. And I would, unless you're planning to retreat like now. Oh, did that cav get in? Not quite sure. Some of the Gondor spear cabs inside the city. Not quite sure how that's going. Maybe the gate opening they just got in. They're going for a rear charge. Yeah, interesting. Kahar here needs, again, like I said, focus the man down. Kill him off. And again, I don't know what the Territory Sentinels, Wardens here are doing. They need to stay on the wall and capture that damn gate.
Remains of this unit now.
And that other, the Marines now landing. Yeah, it's a poor execution of a naval landing, that is for sure. Some of that cav has still managed to get into the backs of the Balkoff nobles here. It's apparently causing them to lose. Brave spearman here trying to change that up. Make something happen. But this guy's right in the middle of the fight. It's like, how did I get here? And I'm quite questioning it as well. How did they get in? Half the unit's still outside the walls. Get this man or capturing the tower. That cav, I mean, when it was healthy or healthier, was so useful. The archers should really be focusing down the general. Just take no mercy. Kill him. Kill him. Gondor needs to break through here soon. These macemen, I'm surprised are holding. A very dedicated macemen to hold this as well. Yeah, really, the Eastlings should be mopping up this attack. This is a really subpar attack by Gondor. Like I said, lost quite a lot of units. Another sword is landing. We're going to see that other Peregrine Marine land. These are trebuchet. Oh, they're a different Peregrine Marine. They don't even have a shield or jabby, presumably. It's the trebuchet crew, I guess. It's a 160-man trebuchet crew. Another sword unit, at least. It's going to be useful. Archers have been dueling with each other here. Gondor's actually been using his archers to rout the Eastling archers. Not a bad idea. I mean, if they can rout them... He hasn't got a supply barrel, actually, so he can't resupply. But yeah, they still need to capture this gate. I don't know why they're not. Gondor Spear Cav could be useful right now. They could run down all that cavalry. Could also get Kahar, rear charge all these engagements as well on the wall, and they could turn this fight around so quickly. Just capture the gate with a sword unit like a general. And there you go, Gondor. Looks like he's mopping up some of the shock, and the Balkoff nobles are still in there. They're now going to engage this next fight, which is actually going to work well for Gondor if you're holding it here, because now those archers can get nice side shots. Gondor archers here can get lovely side shots into that fight. That should be in their favour, unless Kahar comes forward and maybe starts rear charging Gondor, which is also possible. We'll see. Yeah, that cav again. Looks like the other archers here, they're going to focus down Kahar. They're going to punish him for coming forward. Nice. I'm a big fan of that. It's not general sniping at this point. He's using Kahar actively in his defense. It's not a gen snipe at all. He is targeting him, but that's absolutely fine. Kahar's being actively used and has been so far this siege. At that point, he's very much in his right to use him. To shoot him, sorry. This Balkoff noble actually kind of holding themselves. We don't often see them in games. We don't often see Eastlings generally in Northern States. They're here today, and they're doing okay. They're actually, yeah, I mean, they've had to fight a lot of lesser units to start with, like Gondor Sword Militia. As soon as they come up against the Sword Infantry, they have kind of struggled a little bit. Not going to lie, Macemen are losing there. I think that has to do with the archers. Finally, we're seeing this Trebuchet crew here capture the gatehouse, and finally that cav is going to be able to get inside. It might be a little too late, unless these units don't retreat, but I'm surprised he's not thought about retreating, getting his archers, his huntsmen up onto these walls, using the last bit of ammo there more effectively.
Defend the gates! Forward!
I mean, again, could have shot the Tirithir general. He's landed him. He's using him effectively. Kahar, to be honest, could sacrifice his life and could kill the Wardens of Tirithir here. And I think he'd then have enough maybe to hold. Maybe. Hard to say. Balanced power is in favor of Gondor. It's 1,000 against 800, though. It's really close. That's a sacrificial lamb there of a shock infantry if I've ever seen one. I don't know what he was doing there. Like I said, he needs to just give up the wall fight. Like, just what's there on the walls, fine. It's going to die, but everything else needs to get back. Like, that shock should have got back. The archer should have got back. Kahar's got back. Great. And the spears will hold. But yeah, he should have pulled back a lot sooner, that is for sure. I'm going to see Gondor Spear Cav, I think, go for raid charges. Again, Easton's will win another fight on the wall there. I think they killed off all those Ringlow Vale. This Marine, I presume, will win just because of healthiness. Nothing else. Definitely not skill. I mean, I say they'll win, they might not. Nope, they won't, apparently. They're losing decisively against a very weak Balkoth Noble and a Spear Unit, which makes sense. It's just a trebuchet crew. They have literally no way to protect themselves. They have just a sword, and they're seamen, not infantry. Another Cav charge there. Again, just killing that sacrificial Vereg Axeman. This Cav's all of a sudden going to get some decent kills. He needs to bounce out of all these archers here, try and rout these. So they pick up a large number of the man count here of these things. If it comes to army losses, these archers need to be dead. And the Cav's going to rout, so he's going to get swamped, yeah, by archers and probably routed. It looks like, yeah, some huntsmen have been killed. Not enough. And now, yeah, actually wavering because of fire arrows, which have been activated by the... it's friendly fire, basically. It's green on green. It's blue on blue there, sorry.
The enemy refuses
his little
to
guards
admit
routed
defeat.
there. Routed the macemen.
rallied.
Good. Cav maybe partially pulled through that, I think, to get out of that encirclement. I think, and inadvertently have routed that huntsman. You can see the general go in. The Wardens of Tirithir get themselves some kills after a rough start to this game. And there you go, General has died actually fighting Huntsman, even though he was winning that fight. That's so unfortunate there. And that could be GG for Gondor. It's hard to say. Numbers-wise, they have 400 extra troops. They have no general. Morale could shatter. I mean, again, their archers are massively important. Their number count. And they have a lot of ammo. If they could get close to shooting Kahar and rout him, that would be ideal because, well, they're going to need to do that. The Clan Guards have got pretty good missile block chance, so yeah, that's going to be tough. Why this Cav was never supporting their general originally, I do not know. Might have saved that man's life. Might have saved his life. There you go, should rout the archer there, very nice. Should be able to get the next one as well. And then it's just the Cav and the spears. I might... Oh, and then this final unit over here, which is Clan Guards holding on. Clan Guards, I never rate them. They are the tier 3. Okay, I always kind of think they're tier 2 for some reason. But yeah, they've held their own. They're really just like a Pavi spear, basically. They don't really do anything other than block stuff. They don't really do a lot of killing. This game, they've kind of done some decent killing. There you go. Again, they kind of killed Ringlow Vale and stuff lesser than them, but there you go. That's the final sort of engagement there. I'm going to make a quick cut for you guys because well, there's 13 minutes left on the clock. I don't see Gondor attacking anytime soon. I think he's going to reorganize, get all his troops inside, and then he'll make his assault. So I'll see you folks in a second when Gondor re-engages for this final assault. So we are back, and Gondor is starting his assault by the looks of it. So you've not really missed much. This clan guard is pretty badly banged up. It's been shot at by archers here in this choke point. He didn't form shield walls, so he just kind of, even though he's taking frontal assaults, like frontal shots, sorry, still was taking quite a lot of casualties. Because 4 Gondor archers were shooting at him at a time. Should have formed shield wall. Probably would have reduced his losses. He's swapping them over for some odd reason. I don't think he needed to. If he just formed a shield wall, he would have been fine. He's going to put the other one in there, and the Wardens of Tirithir looked like they were going to attack. They seem to have changed their minds.
The battle is turning in our favor.
And Gondor over here, he captures this tower with his Pelagia Marine Trebuchet crew. And then, because the tower collapsed, it ended up just routing his Marines, which is kind of unfortunate there. And it looks like the assault that looked like it was about to happen has been called off. Looks like he's going to continue to shoot, and he's just going to. I mean, he's shooting the weakened unit. I'm sorry, the strong unit. He wants to shoot the weakened unit and try and inflict as many casualties as possible. But yeah, he didn't. And yeah, he is. I think he is in shield wall. Maybe he should have formed like Testudo, which they can do. They can form like a better protective formation, basically. So they put more shields up and protect themselves, which is the one he should have formed. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. To be honest, I feel like Gondor can just go in. I mean, should just attrition him down. 788 to 268. It's close. And it's doable for Eastlings. But I think Gondor, if he just kind of like just grinds him down with the infantry he has, he should be okay. And it also just targets one choke point. Just go for this choke point here. Or go for the weakened one. Just go for the and just put Citadel Guards, put the Gondor Sword Infantry and Chariot Ace, and put everything in. Just attack here. Leave like some archers to guard this side so he can't be forced to keep his spears there as well. And the cav, I keep the cav here as well just to counter a potential sally from Kahar. But yeah, that's what I'd do at this point. Just throw every sword infantry unit into there. Maybe not all at once, but that's kind of what he needs to do at this point. Just try and break one side down at a time. But yeah, nothing happening just yet. We'll just fast forward while we wait. I thought they were going to make an assault. They didn't, in fact, in the end. So we'll just fast forward. Capture another tower there. Black Veil Archer's going to do that and just capture all of these, it seems. I mean, they don't need to do that either. Just attack over here on that other choke point because there are no towers there. You just stay out of range. Instead, he's taking passive losses here. And we're now going to see a charge from Kahar because Gondor's not putting anything to protect these archers, and he's going to go in and he's going to get himself some kills. There is Kahar's new model. He's no longer in his black uniform, he's in a purple and pink one. Very easy to see on a battlefield. Got some easy kills there. Killed, I think, like 20 archers. Yeah, the spears now rushing forward. I can see this is why the spears were close, but he wasn't guarding them. Guarding these archers. He's going to capture the tower, but take more losses to do so. Yeah, the spear's going to go here. Really, you should not divide his force. Like I said, just attack all on one side with all of your out-and-out infantry. So those 3 sword units and the spear unit, they should all go on the same side. Just pressurize there. And have the archers not attack, but just sort of stand with the cavalry guarding. Have the cav in front of the archers. And then see if Kahar will dare push down. That's what I would do. And not be trying to split my force at this crucial point, because I feel like the clan guards with a divided force might be able to defeat these guys because they're both relatively healthy units. Citadel guards might have the better of the clan guards, but I don't know. It's going to be close. It would be close. I don't see this force defeating the clan guards here. That's for sure. It's going to be yeah. It's a battle of will, really. Just like, what do you do? You can send the archers, and I guess as well, and just for mass to try and break through. Good to attack this side. There you go. More towers captured. That one didn't just get destroyed, but this one did. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, throwing in those those 4 Pelican Marines over here doesn't seem so worth it now. Like I said, I think it should be more delayed. I think this could be a massive mistake. I think Gondor could have easily won the siege if he just waited a little bit longer. A bit too eager to drop those ships in, and they've all just died to Veriags. And I doubt any of them got more than like 20 kills, really. Here we go. Infantry goes in. He's going to attack the weakened Clan Guard. And we'll see whether he breaks through. I think there's like 5 minutes left of the siege. Put your bets in. Who do you think is going to win, Gondor or the Eastlings? I'm kind of rooting for the Eastlings. Like I said, I want to see Eastlings be made great again.
Men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
That sword's broken already. I mean, if they do break through, the punishments get charged by Kahar. Unless they can break both these units. That would then make it come to armor to 694 to 255. It's so doable, I feel like, for these clan guards. So doable. The archers now being committed just to provide a little bit more mass. They are dying in their droves as well. This is the risk, because you're now losing your number advantage, but they are beating this clan guard here. The Citadel Guards just one tier too good. They are nearly even on numbers. Spears need to hold the line. Can Eastlings hold the line? Gondor, remember, Gondor does not have his general. So Gondor could master out. I don't know if he would, with balance power where it is and numbers where it is, but if he was closer, maybe. Gotta believe. Kahar charged in there, rear charged his own clan guards, and also ran into Citadel guards. I don't think that went well for him. And these the fire arrows from the watchtowers there, they could actually rout this clan guard, because they do friendly like splash damage to both friend and foe, so we're something with morale. Affects both sides. I haven't seen anyone getting affected by like getting the morale debuff for fire arrows just yet, but these guys are shaken. Clan guards are probably going to get broken here, and they're going to then push. The Cav can support against Kahar. Kahar's just popped Eastling Tide, charge speed, and what else did I give? He's just popped Encourage. That's the more important one. He's going to say speed and charge speed. They don't need that. Encourage, they need that for morale, that's for sure. Someone's been popped on that side. Encourage over here. Or the Wardens of Turret. They're also beating the clan guards here. And they're outnumbered, I think, Gondorians there. One more arch unit up into that choke point. They would easily break through, I'd say. But this one on this near side here is going to break first. There you go. They're getting the debuff there from the suppressed -4 morale. Suppress, and there you go, they break. That should be GG now, I'd imagine. Kahar's going to charge in. He's going to charge into the Citadel Guard. He can get a great charge because he charged his routing troops first before he hit the Gondorians. Gondor's going to try and back him up here. Back up his infantry with cavalry. Cavalry's going to run through the spears though first. Enemy general's dead. Kahar has died pulling out of that combat. There he is. Dead. Rip in peace to him. His kingdom is going to fall. But Gondor has paid a mighty price, in fairness. They are, like, nearly dead themselves here. Spear Cav goes in, it's going to get beaten by Kahar Storm Riders. There's no hope that we're going to win this fight. Tier 3 against Tier 4. One's shock and one's a Spear Cav. Oh, actually, there you go. Kahar did rout. I think that might have just been to army losses. I don't think he would have won in a one-on-one, really. Spear Cav there. But I could be wrong. There you go. A Pyrrhic victory. Or Gondor. I was kind of rooting for, like I said, for these things at the end. I wanted to see them great again. But what a fight. And there you go. I mean, these units don't even have unit markers yet. But we have all those Marines. And like I said, none of them do that great. The Trebuchet crew did actually better, 96 kills. The General did get 164 kills. Not too bad before he fell. Citadel Guards, 145 kills, 150 kills of the Ringlow Vale Guards. Archers, really the MVPs, 189 kills, 149. Cav did get 256, mainly farming down those Cav. But yeah, well done to K-Pleb, did a really good job. Thank you for sending it in as well. McClare here, playing as the Eastlings, did a solid job on defense. Really unfortunate, I feel like, not to get a win out of that. I think his infantry all really performed quite well. Whether it's to bring less clan guards and bring more shock and something, I don't know. But I think it generally did a really good job. 132 kills with Kahar. Balkoth Nobles, 163 kills, 151. The Veria Gaxman, 198, 249. Very, very good results for these, killing all those Marines. Yeah, the Macemen did really nothing, actually. 39 kills is the best. It's shocking. They got outscored by the Clan Guards here with 105 kills. Then Archers, 63, the best. I thought they were doing better, but they evidently didn't. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Day siege. A very fun siege, just because we saw the boats, really. It's something very different. But yeah, really close run thing in the end as well. Definitely up there was one of the close ones we've had in recent weeks. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy. If you do want to see more Lord of the Rings action, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Comment down below as well. Every comment that says, make Eastlings great again, I'll put pressure on the devs and I'll make sure Eastlings are great again. And yeah, make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any Dawnless Day shenanigans and streams. But until next time, folks, I'll see you later.